The Ferrari 488, Type F142M, is a mid-engine sports car produced by the Italian automobile manufacturer Ferrari. The car replaced the 458, being the first mid-engine Ferrari to use a turbocharged V8 since the F40. Specifications: engine: the 488 GTB is powered by a 3,902 cc, 3.9 liters, 238.1 cubic inches, 488 cc per cylinder, thus the name, all-aluminum tri-sump unit of the Ferrari F154 V8 engine family. 3. Turbocharged with two parallel ball-bearing twin-scroll turbochargers supplied by Honeywell and two air-to-air intercoolers. The turbine wheels are made of low-density TL alloy often used in jet engines to reduce inertia and resist high temperatures within the turbocharger. The engine generates a power output of 670 PS, 493 kilowatts, 661 horsepower, at 8,000 revolutions per minute and 760 Nm, 561 pounds-feet, of torque at 3,000 revolutions per minute. 9. This results in a specific power output of 126.3 kilowatts, 171.7 PS, 169.4 horsepower, per liter and specific torque output of 194.8 Nm, 144 pounds-feet, per liter, both records for a Ferrari automobile. Improved carbon ceramic brakes are used on the 488, derived from technology used in the LaFerrari, constructed with new materials that reduce the time needed to achieve optimum operating temperature. Disc sizes are 398 mm at the front, and 360 mm at the rear. These advancements reportedly reduce stopping distances by 9% over the 458. A new 5-spoke alloy wheel was designed for the 488, measuring 51 cm, 20 in, at front and rear respectively. Front tires measure 245/35 and the rear tires 305/30. Performance claim: manufacturer performance for the 488 GTB is 0 to 100 km per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour, in 3.0 seconds, 0 to 200 km per hour, 0 to 124 miles per hour, in 8.3 seconds, covering the quarter mile in 10.45 seconds and continuing to a top speed of 330 km per hour, 205 miles per hour. 3. Design: rear view. The body of the 488 has been designed to increase downforce by 50% over the 458 while reducing aerodynamic drag. 12. A new front double splitter serves two functions: increasing radiator cooling by forcing air into them and also channeling the air over the underbody vortex generators to create ground effect without adding unwanted drag. A newly designed rear spoiler, actually a slotted flap, integrated into the rear decklet and bumper, increases downforce without requiring a raised wing. 13. The central aero pillar deflects air under the flat body of the car while two vents in the bonnet provide an exit for air from the dual intakes of the front bumper, further reducing air pressure over the front of the car. Underbody vortex generators work to reduce air pressure beneath the car, thereby increasing overall downforce. A larger rear diffuser works to increase the velocity of air exiting the underbody to further lower air pressure, in conjunction with active aerodynamic variable flaps that both reduce drag and increase downforce as controlled by a microprocessor. 13. The increased size of the diffuser over the previous 458 requires the twin exhausts of the 488 to be positioned higher in the rear bumper for clearance. 14. The scalloped side air intakes are a homage to those found on the 308 GTB. 14, and are divided by a central partition. Air entering the top intake is partially directed into the turbocharger compressor intake, while the rest is directed through the rear of the car and exits alongside the rear lights, increasing air pressure behind the car in order to reduce aerodynamic drag. Airflow entering the lower intake is directed towards the intercoolers in order to cool the intake charge. 13. Even the door handles, Dubbed shark fins are shaped in a way which improves airflow by cleaning and funneling air into the large intakes above the rear wheels. 15. The Ferrari 488 was designed by Flavio Manzoni and won the Red Dot Best of the Best Awards for product design in 2016. 16. Ferrari 488 Pista. On March 6, 2018, Ferrari unveiled the 488 Pista track in Italian at the Geneva Motor Show. The Pista's design was influenced by the 488 GTE and 488 Challenge race variants. The car has received many mechanical and exterior modifications to make it more capable than the 488 GTB. The 3.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine now generates a power output of 720 PS, 530 kilowatts, 710 horsepower, at 8,000 revolutions per minute and 770 Nm, 568 pounds-feet, of torque at 3,000 revolutions per minute due to the use of new camshafts, a larger intercooler, strengthened pistons, titanium connecting rods and Inconel exhaust manifolds in the engine borrowed from the 488 Challenge. Revisions to the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission also allow for shifts in 30 milliseconds when drivers enter race mode. The most noticeable exterior changes for the Pista are at the front end. Air passes through the ducts in front bumper and which direct it through a large vent in the hood, which creates more downforce over the nose at high speeds. Helping boost performance further, the air intake tunnels have been moved from the flanks to the rear spoiler to optimize clean airflow. Other exterior changes include underbody diffusers in the rear diffuser shared with the 488 GTE. In total, the car generates 20% more downforce than the 488 GTB. On the interior, carbon fiber and Alcantara are used throughout in order to reduce weight. Overall, the car is 200 pounds, 91 kilograms, lighter than the 488 GTB due to the use of carbon fiber on the hood, bumpers, and rear spoiler. Optional 20-inch carbon fiber wheels available for the Pista save an additional 40% of weight. The car also incorporates a side-slip angle control system having an eDiff3, F-track and magneto-rheological suspension to improve handling at high speeds. These modifications enabled the 488 Pista to accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour, in 2.85 seconds, 0 to 200 km per hour, 0 to 124 miles per hour, in 7.6 seconds and give the car a maximum speed of 340 km per hour, 211 miles per hour, according to the manufacturer.